right, Mr. Taliaferro TV, how's everybody doing out there? I got a super hot take about Travis Scott before I get into this video. Remember, I just made an apology video to Travis Scott a few weeks ago. I didn't understand how big of a deal Travis Scott has become. I didn't get it. This dude is a big deal, man. And I'm not the biggest Travis Scott fan out there. I think he makes music for a drugged out festival type crowd, but I gotta salute and big up Travis Scott. He might have the second biggest brand in hip hop acts under 40. He might be right behind Drake. If he's not right behind Drake, he's closing in on Kendrick Lamar. So I'd say Drake's 1, Kendrick's 2, and I think Travis Scott's brand has already passed J. Cole, Big Sean, Chance the Rapper. He's passed all of them by far for sure. I want to believe Travis Scott. I think the Migos are in that conversation as well, but I want to believe Travis Scott is like right under Kendrick, about to pass Kendrick, the brand. That dude has a super smart team. They don't do wrong moves, bro. Everything they do, from album packaging to how they, like just the merchandising, the tour, the Astro World, just to even having like the tour set up with him performing on like the carousel or whatever. The dude just has a smart team around him. They don't make bad moves, bruh. And not to mention, his baby mama is about to be a billionaire, if not already. What Travis Scott baby mama Forbes list? She got these other women shook. Look, man, Travis Scott's brand is through the roof right now. So this is another step for his brand to take off into an entirely different realm. Congrats to Travis Scott. It was just announced today, or yesterday rather, that he will be performing with Maroon 5 at the Super Bowl. That's a super big deal. Honest to God truth, acts like Travis Scott don't get that look. Has Drake even did the halftime at the Super Bowl? Drake hasn't even did the halftime show at the Super Bowl. Yeah. Has Kendrick did halftime? No, Kendrick ain't either. I don't think either of those two guys, y'all fact check me on it. I don't think Drake or Kendrick have done halftime at the Super Bowl. And I know Travis Scott is not having his set by himself, but to do that stage, the biggest event, sporting event, the biggest event in the year in America, period, right? Doesn't get too much bigger than the Super Bowl in this world. And to be honest with you, the fact that a hip hop act with like a rock band side to him, but he's still a hip hop act who works with hip hop artists predominantly. Travis Scott is on that stage. This ain't no Bruno Mars. This ain't Beyonce. This is a guy who his hip hop records are going pop. And the fact that he's going to be on that stage with a big act like Maroon 5, one of the biggest groups in the world, yo, that says a lot, bro. Like, you got to give it up to Travis. Now, everyone's not happy about Travis Scott taking on this role. Meek Mill, obviously, we know Meek Mill is rebranding himself right now, and I'm not mad at that. Meek Mill is out on bail right now. We obviously know about his case. We've talked about it enough on my platform. Meek is fighting a good fight right now. He's trying to help out prison reform. And in the process, Meek has spoke out on a lot of other things, including Colin Kaepernick. A lot of people feel like he's being blackballed from the NFL. Let me make myself clear. I am in that category of thinking Colin Kaepernick is being blackballed as well. Here, let me make myself clear. The worst quarterback in the NFL this season was Nate Peterman. All right, go look it up for all my non-football fans out there. He's god-awful. He's a quarterback for the Bills. They released him a few weeks ago, and he got another job. He's awful. He's awful. Let me make something clear. I went to school with Nate Peterman. I know him. All right, I went to Tennessee with Nate Peterman. He does not deserve to be in the NFL. He couldn't wipe Colin Kaepernick's shoes. Colin Kaepernick is getting blackballed because a lot of owners and GMs in the league are like, yo, Colin Kaepernick, he might be decent. He's probably better than Nate Peterman. But if I got to take Colin Kaepernick with what is perceived, this image that's around him now, and I think he's doing nothing but positive stuff, to be honest with you, kneeling, whatever, I think he's going to continue to kneel if he ever got another shot in the NFL. A lot of owners are like, nah, I'd rather not have Colin Kaepernick as a backup quarterback. I'd rather to take the worst of the two talents because it comes with a lot less baggage or media attention. I'll just put it like that. So a lot of people have decided to boycott the NFL. A lot of people have boycotted the NFL. I am not in that category. I'm a sports guy. I mean, I worked at ESPN. A lot of my money has came from sports and discussing it and loving sports, man. That's my pure love. I have not boycotted the NFL. I don't get that. I don't think the right way to go about it is to boycott the NFL. It's some slavery connotations to it, I will agree. But right now, I don't care what it takes for us to produce more black millionaires. I am with us getting his money and taking his money and going and doing better things with our lives and our communities. I don't care what it takes right now. We need money in our community. And right now, the NFL is giving a lot of black brothers the opportunities who would not have these opportunities elsewhere to make millions of dollars and put it back into their families and the communities. I am not pro boycott the NFL. Apparently Meek Mill is. I don't understand that because Meek Mill was just happy that his Philadelphia Eagles won the Super Bowl last year. That makes absolutely no sense to me. So Meek Mill posted this on his Twitter account. Meek said, for what? He don't need that. He on fire already. Stay strong in this shit. And then he said, and don't get it twisted, I fuck with Travis too. I'm trying to figure out what does Meek Mill mean by stay strong in this shit. I'm a little bit confused because I never heard Meek come out and he could have said it and maybe I just missed it. I've never heard Meek Mill come out and say, I'm boycotting the NFL. I've heard guys like T.I. come out and say, I'm not watching the NFL this year. I've never heard Meek Mill come out and say, I'm boycotting the NFL. Like I said, the Philadelphia Eagles came out to dreams and nightmares. Meek Mill was behind bars when they won the Super Bowl last February. And Meek has been very vocal about how he was super happy that the Eagles won the Super Bowl. I'm kind of confused. So where, because Cap didn't have a job last year either. I'm trying to figure out at what point did Meek make the decision that now that he's now done with the NFL. And I don't, like I said, I'm not with the protests of the NFL. Like, I think we need black bulls in positions of power to make money. And I'm gonna be honest with you, if I'm Travis Scott, I doubt he turns down this opportunity. And I just want to send out a news flash to everyone. Travis Scott brand is not catered towards black people. The reason why I brought that up is because I don't think Travis Scott cares that much about being the pro-black guy. That's not his brand. I don't think he cares. I find it hard to believe Travis Scott would turn down his opportunity. I don't really. What about Travis Scott has shown y'all that he's trying to be pro-black? Like, that ain't been his brand. I've never even thought about that with Travis Scott. I knew what audience he was catering to for a long time now. I don't understand why you guys would think Travis Scott would turn down his opportunity. He got to do this. He's got to do this. I don't think no attention in the world would stop him from doing it. I actually think it's kind of corny that, and I love Meek. Y'all know Meek been on a great wave. I'm one of the people who think you kind of hopping in another man's money. Yeah, just because he boycotts it, I don't think Travis has to boycott it. That's kind of telling another man don't make money. I don't really agree with that. That's a huge bag, a huge opportunity. To me, that's damn near telling another man how to run his business. I don't agree with that. To me, if right now Kendrick Lamar took that job as performing at halftime of the Super Bowl, I would look a look away at Kendrick more than I would look away at Travis, just the way Kendrick has did his brand. But would I be mad at Kendrick? No, but I could look at him a little funny, just the way he put the bodies of work that Kendrick Lamar has put out and just how conscious he's been in our community. Maybe I look away at Kendrick Lamar. And by the way, I think Kendrick Lamar performed at the halftime of the college football playoff last year, if I'm not mistaken, during the national championship between Bama and Georgia. I mean, sheesh, what's the difference? I mean, college football, NFL is still football. They don't pay them nothing in college. At least NFL athletes get paid. I'm not looking at Travis any differently because to be honest with you, I didn't expect anything different from him. He wasn't a pro-black brand. What record from Travis Scott made you think he was like conscious about what's going on in the community? That nigga, what did you hear in Birds in the Trap sing McKnight that made you think he was the one that was gonna throw up the black fist and protest with Cap? I ain't heard anything. And newsflash to y'all, by the way, as y'all protest for Cap, yo, Colin Kaepernick has taken meetings with NFL teams. He never stopped taking meetings with NFL teams. He's not stopped taking meetings. He had a meeting with Baltimore. A couple other teams have reached out to Cap. The Broncos reached out, right? Now, no deal got done, but I'm just saying, I can't 100% say Kaepernick is protesting the NFL. I'm sure he's happy that he has support as people support his injustices, but I don't understand now. When I'm a little bit confused, somebody might need to explain that one to me in the comment box below. I'm not for us protesting the NFL. Too many black dudes from places that I know oh so well are becoming millionaires and able to help their families. Look, bro, that's a business relationship. There's a lot of good people that got to work with the White House. There's a lot of news outlets that got to work with the White House. There are a lot of pro-black causes that are people that work for a lot of pro-black causes that's got to work in the White House or work around and cover the White House. And they don't like Donald Trump and what he stands for, but they understand the concept of, look, I got to put my pride to the side to try to get shit done or get the story out no matter what. I think we might need to put our pride to the side on this one because right now everybody's, okay, Alvin Kamara, he plays for the New Orleans Saints, right? Alvin Kamara is a brand. Alvin Kamara is not only able to make money for himself, which means he gets to give that to his family, which empowers his family. Maybe somebody in his family got a business that he can help fund. But now Alvin Kamara can have a team around him. And now that team can go make money. And now they can put people in positions of power. I think this is one of the ones we probably need to kind of just step to the side on and allow black people to make money and not protest the NFL. What y'all think, though? It's a very big video. Y'all talk to me in the comment box below. Meek Millie is against Travis Scott performing at the Super Bowl with Maroon 5. I disagree with Meek on this one, man. I don't agree with this one at all. I never looked at Travis Scott as the pro-black brand. I never did. What y'all think? I'm out. For those who don't know, in the month of December, I gave away through my company over $500 of Amazon gift cards. They were placed randomly throughout videos throughout the month. But in January, I want to take that to an entirely new level. I'm giving away through my company 4 $100 Amazon gift cards to 4 random pharaohs. You heard me. I will be handpicking 4 people to give $100 to personally. Amazon gift card giveaway going up in January. To win the $100 Amazon gift card, I'm gonna be honest, because I'm handpicking the person. You need to prove to me that you down with my movement and what we got going. I need you to subscribe to both my YouTubes. The hip hop YouTube is @itsmrtaliaferro, and the sports YouTube is Ferro Reacts. I need you to follow my Facebook page @itsmrtaliaferro. I need you to follow me on Instagram @MrTaliaferroTV. That's the correct Instagram for the giveaway. And then while you're there, I need you to like 5 posts. And if I were you, I would continue to like posts throughout the month. We're going to pick 4 winners throughout the month. So if I were you, I would like as many posts as you can that I do create on that news Instagram. Then once you're done, I need you to prove it to me. So screenshot that you took care of all that bit of business and DM it to me on Instagram @MrTaliaferroTV.